Hello and welcome back to another video. So today we have BY Luffy versus Charlotte Pudding. I'm still new to BY Luffy, so wanted to get some practice in, and I know Pudding is pretty prevalent now that RP Law in Stage Lucci isn't punishing all of these lower decks. I see that Pudding is getting played more and more, so let's see how BY Luffy can handle the ramp of Pudding, because I know that she drops big moms really quickly. And BY Luffy obviously has a tough time dealing with 12k bodies. So my first turn, I decide to rip myself with the Flambe. Looking back, probably is a mistake just because I didn't realize how aggressive Pudding is. So I probably should have just let him aggro me down so that I just get draws from there versus using up a 2k, but he does swing into life. I opt to take it. 5k swings, also dropping the Aerospero down, and then I just answer with a Kuzan and pass. I didn't want to swing into life because if he has the 6-drop Katakuri, which it looks like he does, he'd be able to flip one of his lives down and then ramp again with his leaders. So I want to delay his ramp as much as possible. And so I think not attacking there was the right play. So here he swings in 6 at lead and then a 5 at lead. And I think it really shows how beginner I am at this deck here. I did learn after this game though that countering is really important, especially early on when you're really far from your combo pieces, but especially since I didn't have any adults in life, I would have to put 2 adults from my hand into the life zone using the leader ability, and that never feels good as a BY Luffy player. So I did, however, have the 2 babies, so I am able to double ramp here, which keeps me in the game for a little bit, grabbing the ace and then evolving the baby Sabo as well. Luckily for me, the Sabo actually drew me a Gecko Moria, and so I do know that my top end is looking pretty good here. So a 7k swing at lead and an 11k as well. Corporate taking both of those swings there. And passing turn. I didn't want to turn my Kuzan sideways as well because I think I didn't have a Space Luffy in hand. That should have been the trigger to swing with the Kuzan, but I wanted to keep the Kuzan standing just in case I drew into a Space Luffy so that I can deal with the larger bodies. But here on his 9-Dawn turn, he was able to drop a 9-drop Linlin, which is bad for us because he's just able to mess with our life here. But luckily we do have the Gecko in hand, so we can pressure him pretty hard here. The reason why I played Gecko instead of just playing it slow was because I wanted to essentially just get life, but I actually can't remember if I did play the Gecko this turn or did I wait a turn. But definitely the right play was to just play it slow. I could put down a blocker so that he can't kill me next turn, and then just start like really pressuring his life as well. So Gecko does come out, and then here I turned the ace sideways because I wanted him to swing into the ace, but as you can see, as you will see, I think I get pretty punished for that. So Kuzan swinging in 5 at lead, which connects, and then the leader swinging in 7 at leader as well, which connects. My rationale for the baby ace being sideways was if he swung into it, he essentially bought me a life. And if he doesn't swing into it, I can just evolve him next turn. So swinging in 9 into my ace, I let him go just because it's not really worth defending. And then 7 into my Kuzan, I also let go. And then here is probably where I messed up the most. I totally forgot that pudding can, or not can, but some pudding decks run the 8-drop category. And when he attached 2 Dawn to his pudding, I thought he was going to play the 7-drop bomb. But he does have the 8-drop category, putting my Gecko in life. And honestly there, it's pretty much GG's because I ditched all of the cards to get the Gecko out of life. And here I'm just trying to stabilize, but it's looking pretty rough from my angle. So I just try to pressure him as much as I can with what I got. I think if I tried to push for game, he definitely would have had the counter for it anyways, so pretty hard to see. He does have, I think, about 7 or 8k counter in hand, so I'm not sure if I was able to push for lethal, even if I swung with all my Dawn. So I ended up swinging with the baby ace just because I got cooked by that Katakuri, so I'm not able to evolve him this turn. So here, Corporate just kind of swings in. He actually clears the baby ace. I think that swing definitely should have just went into life. Because his board is so wide, he definitely has more than enough gas to just push for game here. So a 7k swing goes into lead. I didn't want to give up 3 cards, and so I ended up letting the Gecko go, but honestly at this point he just has too much Dawn and too many swings to work with, and so he just pushes for game here, and that's that. So Pudding shows that she can still compete, or can compete with the old decks, even though BY Luffy's really strong. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.